Hey, thanks for reading my column. This week I write about what franchise I would buy should I decide to buy a franchise. The main focus of the column, as you read below, is not whether I'd buy a restaurant or a service brand or retail. The real true message is what brand would I buy that I was confident that I would be number one in the system. At some point in the last 5 years, brands started disclosing how much you could potentially earn from an average amount in their item 19. You out there who would be a prospective franchisee, you've probably looked at item 19s and you're looking at it to say, I could make X if I bought brand X. I look at it and say, cool, that's the average, but I'm not interested in being an average in a franchise system. I'm interested in being on the top. So there are brands that have full P&Ls and they say, here's what the top franchisee can make, and here's what the bottom is currently making. I would look at it and say, all right, that's the top. What systems and processes would I have to put in place to make sure that I was number one in that system? So I start there. If you're looking at a franchise right now, don't do it to be average. So you look at those average numbers and that's fine, but expect more than that. Because if you do, then you got a shot at being a great franchisee. I also talked a little bit about scalability in this week's column, that if you're going to buy a restaurant, and I firmly believe this, fine, buy one, get in with 1 unit, but have a business plan that adds units 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 within a reasonable time frame, because scalability is the only way you're truly going to make the funds that you're looking to make with a restaurant. It's very expensive to get into them, but you have to have a plan to hit ROI. So as I examine brands, and a few weeks ago I was talking to Matt Diaz here, and I said, Matt, what would you buy if you were going to become a franchisee? And he said, Smoothie King. And I said, why? And he said, because I would be very passionate about it. Fantastic quality is number one, but at the end of the day, we're getting into business because we want to be profitable. If we want to be profitable, then expect to be number one. So the brands that I would buy today, it doesn't matter. It's going to be a question of whether I can be first in their system, can be top of the line. I'm winning Entrepreneur of the Year every year with their brand. But from a key components of what you as a franchise prospect should be looking at, do I believe in the product? That's where passion comes in. Do I believe in the leadership? Do I think this leadership is going to take this brand to new levels? That's important. Can I open in the territory that I want? I think this is critical to being number one in a system. I'm not going to, for me, us being Chicago based, I'm not going to look at a suburb that I have no knowledge of the community. I'm going to look at the heart of the city, which is where I live and work, as my primary area of opportunity. So if Chicago's gone, cross me off the list. And then lastly, and as I said, most importantly, can I make money with this? And if I believe I can make money in the system and be number one in the system, then that's the brand I'm going to buy. It doesn't matter if it's restaurant, it doesn't matter if it's service or retail or whatever. Whatever the widget is, it doesn't matter as long as I got the shot at being number one. And that, if you start there, I think you're going to find the brand that will make sense for you. Thanks for reading my column. See you next week.